Okay, so we are going to be playing a Omnath Niv Mizzet Bring to Light deck that's 100 tickets, but specifically, this is a deck you can rent under the 100 ticket $9.99 a month banner of the Mana Traders event. Not sponsored, just this is the service I use. So I tempted this deck down to 96 tickets, and the reason for that is Arid Mesa and Marsh Flats have plummeted in price now with the release of Modern Horizons 2 and the increase in the market. So aside from that, we're still running a Glittering Wish package. If we sort it by colour to show us off here, we're running Azorius is going to be our interaction. Charm is still for the aggro decks. We want to get a prowess creature fully pumped up and then bounce it back to their hand. Veto for removing things. Vanishing Verse, solid removal. This should be Kai's Guile in the full version, but Kai's Guile is stupid expensive. Drown in the Lock and Tyrant Scorn, good answers removal. Expressive Iteration, it's a good cantrip to get us some more card advantage should we need it. We're running Dreadball Terminates to remove creatures and planeswalkers. Colligan's Command for artifacts for the new Underworld Cookbook thing that we're seeing. Maelstrom Pulse and Deadly Brew to deal with a few empty creatures. We're running Federisk General Furious Roderick. I've been very impressed with the card. I think that the hexproof for monocolored is really relevant, and his ability to just churn out chump blockers. Basically, every one of these spells being added, make a 4/4 just makes it even more insane. Lightning Helix, life gain removal. Glittering Wish for our Glitch package we'll go over in a moment. And the Bring to Light package of Niv Mizzet and Omnath. So we are running a companion, as you can probably see from the title of this video. We're running Gigantha. Now in our sideboard we have a Niv Mizzet, so the Glittering Wish can grab that if we're still short. Clarion for widespread creature removal. Culling Ritual is going to be for the new affinity lists. Rakdos for more hate on the new affinity. Keranos and Izzet Charmer, more entrance for control. Notion Thief, Unmoored Ego for combo. Tyrant Scorn, additional removal. Dramatic Rescue, good against burn aggro decks, and running free Bloodbraid Elf in the event that maybe we want to swap out and go for a more going wide plan with General. General into Bloodbraid into another multicolored spell is a very solid play line that I can't fully commit to if I can afford to put in Omnath, because Omnath is just such a powerhouse, but I want to keep it in the sideboard just in case play comes up. So, yep, we are registered for our league, so let's launch our first match and see how things go. I'm not going to record all of these in one video. I'm probably going to space it out into 2 videos. There's a ton of people playing, so I'm expecting to run into a good number of opponents. I think we've got to the point where Modern has shook out, and I want to see where we stand now with the current decks. Come on. Where is everybody? You're telling us we got 1,799, sorry. Right, we're gonna revamp it. I don't know if it's still the case, but in the old MTGO method, if you got to 1 minute, you were best to just resubmit your application. I don't know if it did anything, but that was the rumor going around on the scenes where I played. So we just kept playing. Oh, now, come on. This is quite absurd. The league's still active for another, 14 days. There should at least be people still registered for it. It's midday. It's 3 o'clock here. There should be people playing. Hey, we got our first match. Okay. Get rid of this. We don't want to see any typings. We will declare Gigantha as our partner. Hello. There we go. Lurus. Alright, good cover of spells and removal, so we'll keep it. This can't be the Grief combo, because obviously Grief can't be played in a Lurus deck, thank heavens. Good lord, could you imagine that? But yeah, you might have seen on the channel, I've got my modern pre-release kit. Sadly, I couldn't play in the modern pre-release, I wasn't available that day. Oh, okay. Is this going to be... I have heard rumour that Urza's tower has been making... Oh no, we might have run into control deck on our first match. That's definitely not what we wanted to see. Yeah, we got control here. Well, let's just start burning him in his face. Pass. Is Control now running Brainstone, or is this potentially like an Urza artifact deck that I'm just not familiar with? No, I think the inclusion of all this seems to really indicate that it's probably... Alright, so we're going to start with an iteration here. This should prompt maybe a response. Okay. Put one of them into your hand. Into our hand. We'll exile terminate. I did it wrong. I'm so stupid. My foolishness. I keep getting that wrong. I think it's one top, one bottom, then exile, but it's actually... I think it's one... Yeah, I think it... I need to check the arena. That's our Mage's Charm, yep. So it is a control deck. So we will bring in our flash package next turn. Of course, Counterspell's been printed, hasn't it? So I guess every control player in the world's coming up to try and play. General would be great if we could resolve him, but I'm pretty sure he just gets countered here. Do we just play him into the thing to just get a counter out of their hand? Because I haven't committed anything that's absurd. I think we want to play this just to get a counter out of their hand. Yeah, there's the first counterspell. I don't feel that counterspell's actually got that good of a start here, so we're just gonna trigger this now to hopefully get out the other counterspell in his hand. Oh. Well then, we'll take Notion Thief and forever hold that over your head here. Oh, this could just be the Lurus, what's it called, the deck? Oh, my brain's dead. Lurus Valky deck that just literally wants to, yeah, hit a Tybalt. Yeah, they're just gonna Tybalt thing here, so we're done. Yep, we know what they're doing now. We need to bring in appropriate counters. We need this, we need this. We need Bloodbraid, because that's better in control matchups. We need Reckless Charm. Omnaths need to go. Notion Thieves come in. Unmoored Egos come in. Because if we can hit the... Tyrant Scorn has no place here. Vanishing Verse doesn't actually hit anything. There's always Charm. Yeah, it's card draw if we need it. Deadly Brew is pretty good. Terminate really doesn't have a place. Expressive Iteration, Drown the Lock, Vanishing Verse maybe. Petals and Pulse is pretty good. Unmoored Ego's good. Yeah, so what this deck does, because I saw it on Card Market and that's where they've copied it from, it literally just wants to get a Tibalt out. So they'll run, it runs basically all the disgusting spells. It just literally wants to control until they get Tibalt out, because they get Force of Negations and all that jazz, because that's such an amazing choice to put into decks like this. I guess keep. We can put one basic on the bottom. Go here. This isn't going to really work because they're going to have Counterspell up on turn 2 and then turn 3 they'll have Archmage's. This is the one thing I was concerned about, not so much with the control decks but more with the decks, the combo decks. Like, this isn't a traditional combo deck in the sense of the word, but the fact that they could literally just go, they now could like have an answer on turn 2, an answer on turn 3, an answer on turn 4 now with Cryptic Command, and then get to their 5-drop combo thing. Counterspell. No. Alright, fine with that. Oh, I get it. The Brainstorm is there so that they can take the Valky and put it back on top of the deck for the Bring to Light, because they never want to. It's actually pretty smart. I'll give them that. It's not great. Green, white. I'm assuming that he's got a counterspell. I really should have probably left one of the vetoes in the sideboard. Putting them into hand. Yep, because control decks needed more help to win the matchup. Oh, I hate control decks so much, particularly when you play budget, because it's one of the decks where you just feel like there's no chance in hell you didn't even have a prayer to win against when you play budget, because all their cards literally stop you from playing the game. Like, he's holding Cryptic Command now, so there's literally no point in playing. Well, let's throw out the general again and then see what happens. I'm assuming it gets countered. Cryptic draw, yep. I mean, there's no way we win from here. He basically just had answers. And he's got 5 cards in hand, which means, you know, every card in his hand is an answer that's just going to win him the match. I don't even care. Let's just cast this. When he counters whatever impactful spell we get from it, we just go. Oh, Glittering Wish. Sure. You know what? Fine. Okay, yeah, he's got counters. We're just gonna concede here. I'm done. I don't want to play against control with budget. Like we have. So that's one of the downfalls of the budget deck. We just can't match control. Control just has way too much stuff. Like if we play a fair deck or a combo deck, we have answers. We can answer their combos. We can answer their things. Mid-range naturally struggles against control shells anyway, and this is one of the problems with this deck, is inherently just control matches always leave a sour taste in my mouth. Like, I really don't think, and I've said this before, that control planeswalkers should not be a thing. Like, I would be happy if Valky, Tybalt, and the Teferis were took out of the format. Because I think like the most recent planeswalkers they've done are like perfect examples of things that have to go in decks, like the Nissa that needs landfall, the Jace that makes clones of himself but doesn't really like break the bank with control. Like I don't think you're oh, we got it to 1 minute again. See if we can find anyone to play. But yeah, this was one of the things I was going to worry about with decks, particularly like that Valky deck. Giving them now counterspell, it's just terrible. Like, I am really hoping that the Grief deck becomes a thing that just hoses out control. Because then I think if the meta shifts that way, we might stand a chance if all of our cards give us an advantage. Well, we'll see what we inevitably join against here. Kind of disappointed, and I'm going to say this now and run into the deck, so I won't be disappointed anymore. But I'm disappointed I haven't run into Merfolk here. Anyway, as I said before, okay, is this Living End? Oh, this is the new food deck. Yeah, I am not sure what we do against this deck. Okay, there's a Saga. There's the Underworld Cookbook. Another Underworld Cookbook. So they can do a lot of discarding here. We're gonna have to catch a trial. I haven't played this deck, so I'm actually very interested to see how it plays out here. Alright, so we'll drop this. And they can make food inherently. I don't know what that does for them. I'm guessing that... Is it like a dredge? Ah, it's Festering Troll King. I see. Okay, wow, another Urza Saga there. Well, we'll Helix here to gain back a bit of life. Then we'll pass. Yeah, he's going to make Construct. It's going to get bigger and bigger. I have to crack this now. He's making another Construct. Okay. I'm going to have to... Oh no, he gets the Witch's Oven, yeah. And then he can get 2 more food, get the Festering Troll King. Oh, I don't know if I even... Do I even survive a turn here? This has haste. It doesn't have haste though. So... I can get rid of... No, I can't even do anything. Yeah, we need to just concede here, because that was... Wow. Dang. Tyrant Scorn... Rakdos Charm... Calling Ritual... We're gonna need the Blood Braids to hit something else. General's great, but I don't know if he... This is not looking good for me here, because I wanted to prove that you could play a fun budget deck and not have to worry. So we'll put Omnath in the sideboard because we can grab him with the Glittering Wishes. We probably... Probably take out these 2. I think we still have them in the sideboard. Yeah, this is not looking good. I wanted to show that we could play the 100 ticket deck now for fun, and we've been stomped by ABC Control, and we're gonna have to mulligan here. Okay, this is annoying as hell because apparently they want us to inherently have a Glittering Wish. Normally I wouldn't be too bothered about that, but it appears now more and more that every time I try to get Glittering Wish, yep, perfect Astronomica again to get the Underworld Cookbook. I need red. Okay, we could be in trouble. The thing is, the engine that kills us here isn't this. It's everything that comes out of it, like their ability to just go off. Is it possible that Urza Saga has to be... No, Urza Saga doesn't really inherently break this. No option here. We're going to have to get a green, blue, I think. Oh wait, do not... No, I can't get green, blue. So we can get... We need green. So we have to get this. We have to take a turn off getting that. Probably should have looked into that. But yeah, so we are at the absolute mercy of this insanity. Okay. So we could Tyrant Scorn here, but I think our best bet is to just hit the Blood Braid Elf. Oh, we can Tyrant Scorn. We do have a mana for it. Lightning Helix will kill the... Whatever we kill here, he's just gonna sacrifice for food. So let's kill this before he activates the ability of it. That's fine. We might have to like bring to light here for Okay, if we can hit a land, we bring to light for the ritual. And then that literally kills everything on his board. And gives us mana. We don't have anything to do with the mana, but... Alright, we need a land like yesterday. That is a land. Alright, so now we can do this. We need to hose this deck as hard as we can. We need this untapped. We need to bring to light blue, green, red. I think our best bet here is literally to maybe just go with... do we just go for the culling ritual? If we culling ritual, that kills like their entire end. Yeah, I think it's the best option here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures die, and we get to get 7 mana. We'll add 7. You know what? That's fine. We'll put Gigantha into our hand here because we can cast a Gigantha. We can't cast anything else because unfortunately that's how the mana drove up. But you know what? I am more than happy with the way that ended. If this deck becomes super prominent, then I believe... Oh yeah, you can take the Gigantha. I'll Glittering Wish for something else from the sideboard. Oh, that's perfect actually. So we'll just do this. Green and red. And we'll Niv. And get a whole hand back here. Alright, Culling Ritual is the MVP now. Oh yeah, no, that doesn't work because obviously the things don't work. Yeah, as I said before, Culling Ritual, if this food deck is the new hotness, then we are probably going to need it. Alright, we'll keep this, and we'll keep this because... they get to keep some amazingly dodgy hands with this deck. So we play this. Pass the turn. Okay, finale for Answer Comica. Clearly wants to set up the engine again. Do they really not have a second? Okay, of course they have a second land. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way they don't have second land here. Oh, they play the food. Okay, so we're hitting our lands, which is good. Alright, so we're just going to have to crack this. We need red and green. Actually, we can get red-white here, untapped. Then we can go white, green, cast this. Yes, and we will grab the Clarion. Pass the turn. There's the cookbook. 3 cards left in hand. There's the Familiar. That's fine. It drains us out a little bit one by one, but what we can do here is at least we slow down the clock. Play this. We'll do 3 damage to everything. That's fine. Oh, here's a Festering Troll King coming. It's gonna be hard to deal with. Well, it would be hard to deal with if we didn't hold the okay. That's going to be such an issue to deal with. So he's got infinite discard now. He's never going to be without hand. Alright, so he just has one card in hand now, right? So yeah, I mean we'll just play this tapped. Then we'll pass. What we would really want to do is him to try and set up the loot with the... Okay, yeah, well we're just gonna Vanishing Verse this. Make you sack it. Oh, he gets to bring it right back, doesn't he? It's fine. Oh well, I could just kill it. There's an Underworld Cookbook again. So he's really close to just going ham with this. Green, white, black, red. We do not have blue, so we have to play this one. So we could do this Floodbraid into whatever we hit. We just niv. I think we just niv here, because niv gives us so many more options. We know his one card in hand is a thing that he can just discard to make more food, which is fine. Reload! Because that's what we want to do. Excellent, that'll do. He's going to get all the things he needs to bring it back, which is fine because we would have drawn the luck. If we bring for the... I want him to do this, right? Because I still have stuff in hand that can deal with this. So if he activates, I can pulse, kill him. I can Dreadball kill him, pulse the... Okay, 3 mana. Yeah, that's fine. Is this activate only as a sorcery? Alright, so he played that to gain something here. So what we do is we Dreadball this black. We Dreadball that. That's fine. Then we pulse the Underworld Cookbook. Play the land tapped, and we pass. Okay, this is going to be close. That's fine, because it doesn't do anything. I need to gain life. Bloodbraid Elf doesn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 here. Helix is big. Alright. What we need to do then, we need to bring to light for the culling ritual. And we need to leave. And black. So we need to grab culling ritual like yesterday. I'm assuming that he's going to do the loop. Yep, one more time. He's going to stack one. Bring it back. That's fine. Because that is he loses life. We're into 3. He'll add 4 mana to. That's fine. We will add black and green for no reason. We will then helix this, gaining 3 more life, and pass the turn. That's fine with me. Alright, so we can do this now. So 1, 2, 3, blue, black. We'll grab a Nev. Gives us more options. Keeps us alive. Another Bring to Light, always welcome. Terminate solid. Oh, that's all great stuff here. So we're at 7, he's on 1. We have answers to everything he could do now. So I think we pulled it out. I will say though, the matches, this match where he didn't have Urza's thing, it didn't feel that strong. Yeah, that's fine. Cycling to find more. Yep. That was a grind fest. So after a very salty game 1, which I apologize for, but yeah, that was pretty solid. Right, we are 1-1. You know what? We'll get game 3 on this one, because game 1 was a no game basically, which primarily is all more on my fault. I don't have a lot to answer with the control deck. I believe we weren't inherently dead to that Tybalt deck, but at the same time, with it just being a league with not a huge amount on the line, I wasn't really feeling like sitting around and getting hosed, because I still stand by my decision that free spells are the worst thing Magic ever decided to create. Well, free counter spell. Free damage is fine, free destroy artifact or enchantment, it's questionable, but considering some of the locks you have to break out of, yeah, I get it. I just really wish they hadn't made the free spell. There was an interesting article I read in Reddit where someone said that a more balanced version of the spell would have been to make it more like Force of Will, in the fact that you can counter a non-creature spell, but it costs you, in addition to exiling a blue card, and this is the same with the other spells, although I can't remember what the other ones did, so I don't think they would matter. You had to pay life equal to the mana you were cheating. So, I mean, Phyrexian mana is inherently busted, because it's essentially a free spell, and this is taking a while. Let's see if we can get a quick game in. I will say though, it does make me smile to see food as a playable archetype in Modern. I don't know how playable yet. I feel like with the engine he set up there, with constantly returning the Troll King, that if you weren't spec'd like I was to deal with, like constantly deal with a threat, then you would have a hard time against that deck. We're going to let this run to a minute. If it doesn't find anything, we're going to cut the video here and then we'll run it up when we start the next few games. That was one thing I was kind of disappointed in with Modern Horizons 2, and I know that we did get some pretty solid cards, but I really wanted some kind of control hate, like not control hate, but like a kind of rule of law effect, or like a way to. I was actually really hoping they'd print something like a what's it called? Like I think one of the fun that was the this would be a really bad thing because it would really hurt the Niv deck too. But the price of progress, not price of progress, the my brain, the enchantment in Commander that if you tap mana and it's not your turn, you lose the lands. An effect like that, or you took damage or something. But yeah, alright, we'll come back when we get to the match 3. Alright, we got a match 3. We're gonna, with our 100 ticket / 995 deck. No companion, so we have no indication of what they are on. I actually like this hand because drawing a lot could be relevant. So could Veto. Okay, that doesn't affect us. Oh, is this Enchantress? Well, I'm gonna play this tapped, which was probably wrong, but I'm trying to. Only if an opponent controls more lands than you. Oh, this is Mono White Devotion. Okay, there's a Ballista. Oh, is this Heliod combo? Well, they multi 2. Play this. I think we should probably deal with that Ballista. In the end step, maybe. Okay, yep, we will destroy that Ballista. I do not know if... I do not know how to play against this deck. We have to stop them getting the combo, basically. I mean, if he has 6 mana, it'd be 2 for the Ballista. Alright, yeah, so he's... Alright, so our best bet here is just to keep him on his toes. So let's get a basic plains. Let's keep his devotion down. We do not want him to get... that. You do not want Heliod as a... You don't want Heliod as a crew. Oh, you should have popped and made it a feature because you got Deadly Brew. Okay. Let's start with Deadly Brew here. No, let's terminate. It's Deadly Brew, I think. We don't get anything back from it, but we were not gonna... It was probably better that we just keep the devotion down and keep the opponent under control. So currently he has 4 mana. This appears to be a mono white version of it. Sanctum Priest, yeah. Sanctum Prelate 2, okay. 2 could be a problem, but fortunately, we do have a Niv on the field. Let's go red and green. Let's Niv.
Reload!
Bring to light. We'll take a Drown in the Loch. And a Fredris Redux, that's good. So we can't cast a lot of these 2-drops. So we should just get rid of the sorcery speed stuff that we can't cast. Yeah, the 2 mana is a pain to us. Fella does border post. Alright, so we can't cast the spells of 2 mana, but we can drop General Redress Frederica here. The next turn we can, so we just got to hold back on the mana here. We're playing the if he draws the Ballista game with Screwed. Alright, that's perfect. So we can Maelstrom Pulse the Prelate here. So we Maelstrom Pulse the Prelate. That creates us a 4/4. That's fine. Then we can go to combat. And we'll just attack with Niv. I learnt my lesson. My salty lesson, I will admit, from dealing with the control player. The general. It's a funny rule when you think about it. The general should not be on the front lines. Mm-hmm. 2 mana available. 5 mana to cast Master of the Unseen. Well, let's Vanishing Verse your Heliod now. While we're on. Make another 4/4. Manifest cards have converted mana cost. Yeah, okay, our opponent concedes that. Alright, so it's Ballista combo, but also Prelate, so we need Clarion. We need enough out, maybe? Rakdos Charm as well. Is it Charm potentially? Specific iteration out. You out. We can try it like this. I think we bring in the Calling Ritual really doesn't do a lot. We should bring in Bloodbraid, because Bloodbraid... No, because we can't cast the spells. Whew, this is rough. You know what, we'll keep it like that. We'll just see how it goes for the next one. We got lucky that he mulled a lot. We'll keep the general, because it's the general. Vanishing Verse can answer a Heliod if it comes down. Eventual Bring to Light Niv Reload if we have the general down. That's 8 power. No, it's 8 power and tokens, 6 power flyer, and reload of hand. Alright, so it's a Soul Warden build as well. I get the feeling this deck might be trying to do a lot. He mulled to 3 again. Is he literally just after the combo? No, this was 5. Sorry, he mulled to 5. I'm not crazy. Okay. Plays a land, hits us for 1. Totally okay with that. I respect Soul Sisters. It was one of the first decks I played. Protection from black and red whenever. That's fine. Sarvinia Triumph is fine, yep. Oh, is that what he mulled for? The protection is most annoying because that's actually really good because for some reason his golems are red-white. Okay, end of the opponent's turn here. What do we do? I mean, we can Helix, but I think we save the Helix. Then we get the Ketra try. Hold on. This needs blue and green. So yeah, Ketra gives us all 5 colors. I still need to make the deck trying the... Alright, so we'll do this. This gives us hexproof from monocolored, and I'm an idiot because I did the wrong thing. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm not. Why did I think I was an idiot? I was tapping the wrong color. We'll play the general. Our opponent is mono white, so we should not have a way to remove this. I'm okay with taking some damage here. You have protection from the Cozen card's name. Okay. You and Niv Mizzet Reborn. Okay. He doesn't realize. Well, he probably does realize. He probably doesn't want to use his thing yet. Alright, let's see what he plays. Each player can't cast more than 1 non-creature spell each turn. Okay. So he's trying to stack us out here, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, that's cool. Then I'll just start with a Helix. White and red. Make a 4/4 golem. That's fine. As I've said. Check this. We'll get another Triumph because I love having all the basic line types. There's Dreadbore, Vanishing Verse. Well, we can hit with the 4/4, I think, here. Yeah, let's hit with the 4/4. Okay, opponent took it. Interesting. So, there's a green and a blue here, which is really awkward because we can't actually cast anything there. So let's just leave things going. A Walking Ballista on 1, okay. Mm-hmm. He's going to use that. So in response to this, I am going to then Vanishing Verse this. Actually, no, we're going to terminate this. Black and red. That'll give us 2 8/8s. 2 4/4s, which is always fun. So he's down to 1 card in hand. And he has protection. He has protection from the chosen card. Yeah, that's fine though, because I still have 2 of these. It is ironic that every card that I have pulled here is actually. So we'll attack him with 8. We got 8 power here. We can afford to put the pressure on. That's fine. Okay, fine for the Archangel of Fury. That's a very nice thing. That is really cool. I'm going to. That is such a cool card that I would like it to just go away. Bye bye. Yes, you gained 1 life. Ooh, Glittering Wish. Oh, no, our opponent concedes to that. What would we have wished for anyway? I probably would have wished for if I... Yeah. We kind of had that one clinched up. To a degree. Let's get match 4 in while we're on. It's kind of awkward naming Niv Mizzet with the Ruined Halo, because yeah, Niv Mizzet's a great beater, but the true value of the card is usually just the advantage that we can grind out. And wow, General, I forgot the General Roderick. I'm gonna have to like say that name 50 times over to practice it. General Roderick's regret. The Boris General can be killed by the Ballista. Yeah. Ooh. Well, let's actually experiment now. Like, because when I got that last match, I'd left the match. Oh, as a minute as I'm talking the experiment, we get our next match. We will put Gigantha on the field. I'll keep this, because even assuming that they are like a strip your hand kind of deck, we don't want to play that. We want to play this, because if we can get... Actually, I don't know if we can get a blue land off this. Can we? Let's just see what our opponent is to start off with, and we'll make our assumption from there. Ooh, that's bad. This hand is now very bad because we could be in trouble. We can get blue off this. I think we get blue off that, right? Hand fountain tapped. Oh, this could be rough. We need an answer. So they could be going off very soon. So if they have a bounce land here, they could play... Right, we just have to Expressive Iteration and hope we can find something. Okay. Dreadball. Put 1 at the bottom of your library. Bring to light. Well, exile the land. Land's fine. It's awkward because obviously we needed land. Oops. Yeah, they have a bounce land because they can play the amulet. Yeah, so we're gonna see what's it called here. And as we saw a Dryad, it's probably a Dryad because the Dryad is just, well, the Dryad is not legendary, gives you an extra land drop, has 4 toughness, which is still my biggest grievance with that card. Why did you give it 4 toughness? Oh no, just an explore. Gotta admit, this is the deck where I thought I would run into Urza's. What's it called? Urza's. Do you have another explore? Oh no, just an Arboreal Grazer, which plays a Valakut, which untaps it. And we drew another Bring to Light. So if he has a land here, he can just get a Titan. We need Expressive Iteration again. We need to find something here. The General's into our hand. That means 3 of our Bring to Lights were literally together in this deck. I actually don't think I play that one. I think I dropped this land. We could just get stomped here if they literally land into Primeval. It would have to be a bounce land, right? Because Castle Ganderby needs 4 mana. No, literally just any land. Double Amulet, Kruphix. There's Prime Time. Prime Time is coming next turn. Do we have a play? A Maelstrom Pulse. That would... If we pulse here, it slows them down a turn, maybe gives us a... Alright, we gotta go for that. It's not the most sexy play, but I think we have to pulse these, because that at least then means that they have to play the Titan fairly, and that gives us a shot at maybe slowing them down. Yeah, I can't counter it. That's not the concern. Ideally, what I really would like, it would be the land. Let's see if I can do this. So if I do that, so I just need to draw a red or a black land. Five, 6, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's not game ending. Prime Titan gets 2 lands. So he's going to start the Summoner's Pack loops here because he returns to Laria. Alright, I need a land. Not a land. We can't let the Titan live. I think I have to Glittering Wish here and threaten something crazy. Alright, we go for the Unmoored Ego, because if we can get the Titan out of the deck, maybe we have a chance. We still could die very easily. Alright, there's a breeding pool. So now he can, yeah, so he'll still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll still have enough to get the second Titan out. So he has to transmute, get Summoner's Pact, play Summoner's Pact, play the Primeval Titan, another Teleria West Loop. Get hit for 2. 2's no concern. What I need is... Alright. It might be time for the full power of this. So we are going to have to do it this way. We're going to have to go for a full powered... Niv thing here. Play this, gain 4 life, crack this. We need black. Godless Shrine, untapped. Play this. I think I have to Niv and then just literally have him up as a blocker. It's probably better here because this is 10 power.
Reload!
Oh, it's sweet stuff. Okay, probably get rid of the Helix. It's to pay the 4 here, so he can't Titan and do a thing, right? Because he doesn't have a Titan based on how he's been playing. So we can transmute. You can transmute, grab. So he transmutes. Wait, does he have another Titan just casually in his hand? Oh no, just transmute. Summoner's Pact. Play Summoner's Pact. I think he's thinking about his play here, because if he summons packs, you could get the thing and do a bolt, but the bolt doesn't kill anyone. I trade the Niv for the Titan. I still have Unmoored Ego here. Maybe his best bet is to get Pact of Negation? No, he got Summoner's Pact. So, it's a rough line for him. Our best draw for us is if we draw a fetch land. If we draw a fetch land here, we are golden with Omnath. Summoner's Pact gets Dryad. Plays Dryad. If he has 2 land drops, yeah, he probably has 2 lands in his hand. Shit. Did not even consider it. Oh no, 2 lands come in off the Titan. Fuck. Didn't see that line. Depends where he puts the damage. Because he hasn't played a land, so he could still... Fuck. Oh, an opponent. So we have 6 mana. So we could... I'm not a fan of how long he's taking to make this. Like, yeah, there we go. Oh no, we just die because he can copy 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep. Wow. I hate Dryad of the Elysian Grove. It is the worst designed card they've ever made. Honestly, there's not a lot to run it back with here. Access Chanter maybe kill a thing. Is it Chanter maybe counter something? Scorn to bounce something, I guess. Then we can take out Rito. Rito doesn't do anything. Join a lot because they have so many like cheap things that just literally. We'll go with that. Yes. We can keep this. Man, that was brutal. Even with like an insane Niv and thing turn. Maybe that was a misplay. Maybe I should have thrown out the thing and just got rid of the Dryad. Because I knew that Dryad of the Elysian Grove was going to win in the game. Because it's genuinely, and I'm not even going to say this unironically, I 100% believe that card is better than... I 100% believe that card is better than what's it called? What's my brain saying? Come on, brain. That card is 100% better than... That card is, as I've said before, 100% better than the Titan. Like, it does so much. It is like one of those cards that I feel just was pushed maybe too far and just having too much toughness. Like, if it didn't have toughness, I would not have been too worried about it. Alright, so we have the thing now. We can just do this. Let's get rid of... I mean, what do we get rid of here? I think we get a Prime Evil Titan, right? Prime Evil Titan. We just take away all the Prime Evil Titans. So he's got 2 in his hand, Summon is packed. Let's see what else he's got that could win him the match. It's literally just Valakuts, Azusa. Yep. Tireless Tracker is going to come down next turn. Actually, nah. So we just take away these. Take away these and it's a pretty fair fight. Next turn we have Tyrant Scorn and... See, this is an example of why I should not bring the single sideboard card. Like, maybe I should just not sideboard. Maybe I should just continuously leave the Glitter Wish package, because it seems like every second or third game I'm allowed to draw like a Glittering Wish after I've brought in all the relevant cards. Of course, with Krufix, that's fine. Play this. We'll just terminate this now before you get any value out of it. Tireless Tracker. In response to the investigation trigger, we'll just destroy this now. You can have your little investigation. Not ranking up to anything scary, so we'll put Rakdos Charm in our hand, or Helix in our hand. I think Helix is fine, so we'll put like, here's, without the prime time, nothing of this thing. Yeah, so we'll put Helix in our hand, put the Rakdos Charm at the bottom of the library, exile the Savvy Throne. We'll cast play Savvy Throne for the turn, pass the turn. We have a Vanishing Verse to deal with the Dryad if he eventually plays it. Right, Tireless Tracker. That's fair. Vanishing Verse, white, black. We'll just niv now. Gain. White, black, green.
Reload.
Oh, a general. Yes, sir. Well, the general is in. Alright, that's a perfect amount of answers. So next time we could play the general and hold up Helix or Verse, or coincidentally, if we needed to, we could hold up, or we could just bring to light for another answer. Yeah, we got lucky with the Glittering Wish into the... Oh my god, I'm so stiff today. I think our opponent is genuinely thinking if he can win through a Niv Mizzet. So if he has in hand, which he did not have at the point, like next turn as well, he has to pay for the pact, so he doesn't even get to do anything. And at that point I just hold up pretty much answers to everything he wants to play. Yep, draw a card, then pay the cost of the pact. Yep, we'll 6 through this. Yep, okay. Man, we got lucky there. Trust me, yeah, like I said, I'm not arrogant enough to assume that wasn't just pure luck that he kept a bad hand because he was a game up. Alright. We're on the draw. Let's have a look at this. Might be the one of the game. So he's keeping 7, so he has a good 7. So we need answers. We can't keep a rough hand. Oh Lord, this is going to be so bad, but I can't risk going too low against the 7 perfect Titan hand. Turn 1 amulet. Yeah, this could be bad. Not great here. I may have to wish into into free mana. And of course it will be the Dryad that has more toughness than the actual. Yep. So the Helix can't kill it. That probably means that next turn he can. It probably means that next turn he can Titan. I played completely the wrong card here, because even if I grab the thing, this might be a bad play, because I really should have put the Temple Garden or the Hallowed Fountain down, because that would have let me go into the lines where I could. Oof. Okay. Need to wish here. This is not good. I think we have to just get. Damn it. I don't think we have an option here. Alright, this is going to sound really stupid, but we have to take this one. And hope that maybe he doesn't have like a perfect 7 to just Titan and then attack us and kill us. Four, 5, 6. Huh. Okay. Prime Titan. Getting 2 lands. Fuck yeah. Haste and Vigilance. Return a land. Attack again. shit. Yeah, we just die because turn 3 Titan deck did turn 3 Titan things. Yeah, I got to play 2 lands that game. That was fun. That was just like, as I said before, that was just Titan doing Titan. And that's when Titan, I think, feels the most broken, where we don't have early ways to kill the amulet, and we just... Yeah, it doesn't even feel... It doesn't feel like a game, like the first game, or the second game, whichever one it was, where we went long, and we had like long interactive games where he was like... The first one even, where we went Omnath into a thing... He had a line that I didn't even see by copying the thing with the Dryad, because Dryads, I still hate that card, and I don't think it should exist, which was still solid. But the second game where we had a solid back and forth... No, we didn't even have a solid back and forth in the second game, did we? Because I just took out his combo piece. Yeah, Amulet is one of those decks where you either strip them apart... Like, I think... friend of mine who plays Control says when he plays against Amulet, his whole plan, if he's not like the starting player, is literally, I've got to have Force of Negation to stop an Amulet. Like, the difference between an Amulet deck when they have the Amulet and when they don't is night and day. Like, it might sound strange to say, but maybe a 0 mana counter spell that stopped the Amulet does hose it. Like, but yeah, Control that pretty much hoses Titan a lot of the time anyway, because, well, no, not always. I mean, it's hard to say right now. So I'm going to curse myself here by saying that it's strange I haven't run into Prowess yet. But I'm wondering if Prowess doesn't exist as a deck now that we've got like a food engine that just literally churns out so much food that it could just like gain absurd amount of life. Yeah, so this league's been interesting. So we got hosed in match 1 by Control deck that curved out perfect into Valkyrie each time. Like, and I did not want to grind up against it. Oh, game 2 we had a solid match with the food engine that we just played. Let's find off. Ooh, that's nice. Arcbound worker range. So, do we have a fabled person paying? This is not keepable. This is keepable because we have 2 lands. I'm going to get rid of Pulse because maths. We have 2 lands and we can cast everything in our hands for 2 lands. Let's just see what our opponent starts off with. Appears that they're mulling down to 5. Leyline of the Void, Leyline of Sanctity, Leyline of Sanctity. What the hell? Okay. Are they really trying to meta against the what do you call it deck? I'm just confused. Alright, we'll get a Triumph that covers, so we need red, blue. Okay, so Ketra Triumph if we could, but no. So red and black covers each one, so we'll get the Savia Triumph. I'm just confused as to what this deck is. They're down to no cards in hand. We'll just pass here because there's no real stress. Okay. Well, I'm just going to lightning heal against this then, I guess, because you know what I'm going to say no to in my life. Would like to draw some land. There's a land. And I think then we just pass again, right? What is this deck, I wonder? It's got one card. Is this just maybe a counter to the Evoke? Did he think that like the Evoke Grief deck was going to be like the main threat for him? Alright, so we're going to Expressive Iteration here just to get some stuff going. We'll put Omnath into our hand. Put... We do Hallowed Fountain at the bottom of our Plain Swamp Forest. Alright, we'll put the Triumph at the bottom of our deck. And we'll exile the Hallowed Fountain. We'll play Hallowed Fountain. Pay 2 life. And then we'll Glittering Wish. And we'll just grab Keranos, I think. Or do we grab... You don't want Keranos, because I haven't played him yet. Force Ray deal. 3 damage to any target. Well, we might have to take that 3 damage ourselves here. Okay, our opponent passes again. I am truly perplexed as to what this deck is, so we're just going to run out white, red, blue. Let's run out on that. He draws us a card, we'll play that, gain 4 life. Pass the turn. It's like a living end kind of thing, or a... So this might be weird, but I'm wondering if it's even worth... It's probably a Cascade deck, right? It's got to be a combo deck, because why would you play main board late? It's got to be like Cascade for Warp World. It's Seth's Warp World deck. Oh my god, of course. It's the deck that, yeah, I got it. It's the Eldrazi Warp World deck. I saw this on Goldfish and on So yeah, so we are 100% leaving up Drown in the Loch here to counter the Warp World effect. We are not tapping out now. I suddenly realize what this deck is. As foretold, indeed. You see, as foretold, passes the turn. End of your turn, we are going to Vanishing Verse your As Foretold, so you can't use it. Here's another land, but still, we do not want to tap out. So we'll just gain 4 more life, move to combat, attack. Alright, so yeah, this is a really cool deck from I saw it in Card Kingdom from Dan MTG Tavern was playing it. It's a really, like, it literally can hit like Eldrazi on turn 4 consistently. Alright, play a land, gain 4 life. 1, 2. Do we Niv? I think we Niv, right?
Reload!
Because that draws us more cards. General is in. We'll pass the turn, attack. We'll hold up Drown in the Loch here because the Warp World card is a... Right, we're going to Dreadbore Terminate. We don't need those. Alright. 100% now. I feel bad now because I took out the vetoes thinking that I wouldn't run into decks where we needed them so much. Tyrant Scorn, because anything that can bounce will still be good. Is it Charm? Definitely over Expressive Iteration. Honestly, there's not a... Terminating Dreadbore, I feel bad, but I don't know what I could bring in better than him. Probably... Oh, I don't know. This is so bad. So, right, so what this deck wants to do, it wants to play the new Suspend Warp World effect. That can basically... wow. Helixes would be so good if... I mean, we can't even cast anything in this hand. Why am I even thinking about it? I just looked at the mana base. Alright, this is actually a perfect hand because we'll put the Helix on the bottom. What we can do is we can hold up Drown in the Loch. So I just have to hope he doesn't do it on turn 1 or turn 2. Saviniatron or I hit the Itratron because that has black and green, which covers pretty much everything in the hand we want to cast. Yep. Yeah, so what he's doing here is he's literally hammering out stuff that just puts things on the board. Alright, let's go, because I'm pretty sure he's going to go for a turn 3 into it here, and then I just have to hope that I can maybe he's going for a turn 4. Huh. Alright, so he's putting a lot on this. So this is what this deck does actually when it goes off. It's really cool. So it basically wants you to... Oh my god, I'm not drawing my lands. This could be bad. What it wants to do now, it will cascade into the Warp World effect. I mean, they could also... Oh my word, okay. Yeah, we're not drawing lands. Right, so we're going to throw away one of our Bring to Lights here to make him think that our hand is full of super expensive stuff that we just can't cast. But, I mean, the odds are here, if he has more ways to do this, we're just dead. Yep, one Outburst cascades into... counter. Thank you, now we don't have to discard. He could just have another one and we just did that for no reason, but... Yep. Here's the cascade into Clumps of Tomorrow. So we have to just hope he doesn't get lucky. Does he get lucky? I'm sure he does. Iona, Blood Fiend, Omniscience. What's this? Whenever enters the battlefield or attack, discards a card and loses 3 life, you draw a card and gain 3 life. Yeah, that's no big deal. I literally have nothing to cast here. Do we actually... Oh, he has another one. As foretold. We just actually, what do we even draw here that even gives us? No, we didn't draw a land, so we got mana screwed that game. I mean, if we can, we'll leave it here because that's basically the win effect, right? Yeah. Man, we needed to hit something. Alright. That's a no-go, ladies and gentlemen. That too is actually solid. Okay, yeah, we can keep this because it has lands and abilities. But if they have like a turn 1 leyline, we could just be done. Yeah, there's Gemstone, so he's going to be a turn ahead of us. Oh, does that mean we just lose? Alright, so play this. Might be one turn too slow with this. Let's do this on tap. Let's Glaring Wish. Let's grab Unmoored Ego. Did that Kevin give him the edge he needs? Well, he gets 3 here, so we just have to hope for maybe not a good hit. Oh, as foretold, he gets 4. Yep. Alright, that's solid. We can actually deal with all that, but we have to make sure that... Well, he doesn't have the mana to glimpse again, right? So, is it worth just... So he doesn't have the mana, so we can just start picking shit off, right? Because, I mean, the most effective would be mana cost 3... Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I think I just pass. See what he does here. Okay, he plays a land. We terminate this. Fine, we take 4. Then we can unmoored here. We could Deadly Prelude, Glimpse. Yeah, I think we just unmoored here, because this also gives us information on his hand. So basically we just need 1 land to hit Niv. Glimp. I'm very happy of tomorrow. So he has 1 in the graveyard, 2 in his thing. Let's look at his hand. His hand is an Emrakul, a Violent Outburst, and a Wave Sifter. So he needed to hit things. So we just take all these out and it basically slows his deck down to like no speed. He has 1 full play set of Mystical Disputes. which is clearly what he was hoping for. Nothing in hand. Yep. Is there anything in exile? Wait. Snow card. Yeah, that was exile for the thing. It's fine. His hand is basically Emrakul, a spell for thing, and nothing else. Yeah, he's drawing cards. I'm fine with that. Dude, I need land, please. There's a land. So now we can just cast Niv. Blue, white, green. We cast Niv.
Reload!
He hits us all of our stuff that we wanted. Perfect. Yeah, he's just drawing. Yeah, I looked at your deck, buddy. It's not going to win you this. Yeah, alright. There we go. End of our league. 3-2. Not bad. 102 new items. Yeah, I was going to say that's not going to... So our budget deck did good. It got us another league entry. So, and we could have gone better maybe if I hadn't had a kind of little rage quit on the first game. But honestly, I will apologize for that. You probably could have. We could have probably gone. Maybe took that one, but oh lordy lord, did I not want to get involved. All right, treasure chest. Oh, we have some other things. Let's open this. Yes, please open this. Idea of Hope, Brawl All Star, and our treasure chest. Anything cool? Nope. 25 player points, very good. And Fury Stroke Giant. Very solid. Right, fun league.